G'day guys, what's cracking? It's 2 Aussie and Liz reporting from Queensland.
We're reporting from Redcliffe, Queensland.
Redcliffe, Queensland, and we're not far from the beach, but we'll show you that. We're actually going to go to a little place called Yabby Road. Would you like to tell us a bit about this? Liz has been there before.
Yabby Road's a bit of a Redcliffe institution. It's a famous little fish and chip, like a British style fish and chip shop, obviously harking to, you know, back to the Beatles era.
The good old days.
The good old days. It's very popular, gets super busy, super crowded. Everyone loves it.
You didn't tell me that part.
They have the old English mushy peas, which I find disturbing, and even as a vegan, do not eat them.
No.
But people love them. It's a great place. You'll like it.
And with all that being said, folks, I just might give them a crack. You never know.
You should.
Gravy, chips. We're going to go pommy style today. And like Liz says, it all evolves around the Beatles, that sort of thing.
Yeah, the Abbey Road.
Yabby Road, Abbey Road.
Yabby Road.
Abbey Road, Yabby Road. You know what I'm saying. So, folks, I think Liz is a little bit super juiced. She hasn't been here in a hot minute. I've never been there before.
I am proper stoked.
She's proper
about
stoked.
This one.
You'll love to hear it. Anyway, folks, without further ado, we're going to head down there, see what all the hype's about. And there's a lot of hype, isn't there?
Yabby Road. There is, I bet you, Friday night, crowded. We better get there quick.
Oh my Buddha, I forgot it was Friday. Let's go. And we're back, babies. I'll tell you what, we've left this way too late in the day. It's getting a little bit dark, but because we're in good old Queensland, you got to remember it gets
no daylight savings.
No daylight savings, and we're starting to get used to that in New South Wales lately. But we got an hour less light, so like not a pair of dumb asses. I say it's more my fault because I never get my ass moving. But we got the goods anyway, baby, and I've made a few mistakes, of course. But let's check it out. So.
He was a Wallie.
I was a Wallie. I actually got a thing called a Wallie. I don't know which one this is. I forget what it was called now. British something.
Oh, British banger or something?
Great British banger. You'll love to hear it if you're a pommy. Like I said, guys, we've really left this till too late. Haven't done much research. There it is. Oh,
I feel sick.
My Buddha. Well, you feel sick. Yours looks going to look similar.
Except cheese.
You didn't put the gravy. Now, folks, the great British banger, I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. Now, do you want to grab your one out, my love? Look at that. Doesn't that look?
I'm not sure I do now.
Doesn't that look beautiful with all that green stuff all over?
Pork snack.
You'll love to see it. Yes.
I'm going to vomit.
Pork sausage with chips and gravy and mushy peas. Well, you know the drill. I was going to pull a chip out from there, from that.
Oh, mine looks alright. Mine's pea fritters.
Pea fritters? But you haven't seen what's underneath. If you pick a fritter up.
There's nothing underneath.
Oh, they must be in it.
Yeah, it's in it. Oh, that's true. It's going to be mushy shit.
Mushy
inside.
what?
Mushy
crap.
Stuff inside.
Gotta have a
Mushy
chip.
crap.
I can't break them off.
I'm going to need loads of salt to deal with this.
Yeah, let's see if I can get this one. There we go. Finally got one. That gravy's so thick, it's holding the chips in there, and I can't even get them out without breaking them.
Can you give me the salt?
I like the gravy.
Oh no, it's in my pocket.
No, I can't do it.
Don't want to reach into my pocket?
Well, it's very tempting,
Not in
but
public.
you probably don't want to with gravy all over my
A bit
hands.
risque, really.
A bit risque.
I don't know that I'm going to deal with these fritters at all.
There's a bit of the chips, mushy pea on there.
I can handle the chips.
Is that all we got? Oh yeah, guys, I actually got, I can't believe it,
Yummy.
I got a pickled egg and a gherkin, which I actually thought was supposed to be battered like this. Turns out it wasn't. Got it all wrong. That's what I got wrong. This part,
Pickled Wallie.
I reckon it's going to be, yeah, Pickled Wallie it's called.
Really?
Now, you folks who are in England, I actually did me Googles to see what a Pickled Wallie was. because I didn't think I was that much of a Wallie. And it did say battered gherkin. If you're from Pommyland, let us know what a Wallie is in the comment.
I've never heard of it.
You'll probably say it's me, but before we tuck into this, let me quickly show you. It's the pickled egg and the gherkin. It's just a gherkin. It's pickled gherkin, let's put it that way. Oh
Wow.
man, there's some juice in there.
Sounds hideous.
Oh, can you smell that? It smells like a Big Mac.
I can't smell anything.
Well, the wind's coming this way. It hit me straight in the nose. So there's your gherkin. I love to see it. And our pickled egg. I reckon, my love, do you mind holding that for a sec? Whatever you do, don't tip it because it's full of juice. Can you see that?
Is that vinegar?
Well, it's probably the pickling stuff. So what I want to do is whack that in there. And whack that in there. And I reckon we got a proper decent British feed.
Looks
You
like
reckon?
it. Looks like it. Do you want this juice?
Oh, no. Some people may do that, put the juice over it, but I don't know.
Well,
Let me know if you know.
I'm going to be very brave. Very brave.
You will be very brave.
Try
with
these.
this stuff.
Try these fritters. Not sure if I'm going to cope well, actually.
Wrap your laughing gear around it, love. They're quite chunky. Oh, show the people, just turn it that way. Show, look how green it is. It's radioactive.
I don't think I like it at all.
I knew you wouldn't. I knew you should have got something else. But folks, there's a whole strip of food there. We'll go back and get something for Liz. You know what? I'm actually going to eat it. Can I have one?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
you definitely don't want that one. I'm not going to eat the one you're eating because I probably... Oh, look at that. They're just falling apart.
Gross. Yeah.
Alright, I'll give it a crack. Don't think I'll be eating for another day.
Where's the seagulls when you need them?
Oh, yeah, the chips will be alright
Chips
though.
are good.
And that's supposed to have gravy, but Liz thought in case the gravy wasn't the goods, she wouldn't put it on, so she's got a container for that. Do you mind, did you get some knives and forks?
Yeah.
Do you mind just give me a fork, please? I don't know where you put them.
They're behind you.
Oh, they're behind me. Look behind you, could be SUV driver. Beautiful,
One day.
what are they
perfect
called?
the next.
No, I'm not talking about Queensland. I'm
Oh.
talking about the fork. Beautiful, wooden.
Bamboo?
Wooden.
Bamboo.
Some sort of
I
wood.
think it's bamboo.
I don't care.
And today's drink is Portino.
You can talk to them about the beverage,
I'm
you know.
thirsty. And seeing I've got no food, I'll have chips and a drink.
Pickled egg.
Cheers.
Let's stick it in.
Oh!
This is going real well.
Oh! Disaster. It's a bloody shambles.
The bloody shambles. And I got to say, even though I like my pickles, I'm not too keen on that egg.
Oh, got soft drink all down my leg and foot.
I've got to try this thing. See what all the hype's about. There's no hype, is there?
Yeah, it's horrible.
Disgusting. There it is. Looking amazing. Let's give it a red hot crack.
Oh, yum. I like this drink. It's like grape. Not like Ribena, but like a grapey berry flavoured soft drink.
Now,
Yummy.
please know guys, a lot of times you think I score too high, and I know I probably do, but you just saw how two people can be so different. Liz didn't want a bar of that.
No.
I actually don't mind it,
Really?
and I like peas.
I like peas too.
Yeah,
but
I
not
know.
like
I'm not
that.
saying you don't like peas, but this to
Yeah.
you is gross, probably more for the texture.
Yeah, it's awful.
It doesn't bother me. I think that's actually pretty good, and the batter tastes good too. It's like a crumb sort of
I
thing.
like the batter. Maybe I can rip off the batter on the other one.
Bit of
Yeah,
crack,
good
baby.
idea. I'll de-batterize.
And what else is good with it? Even though it's mushy peas and they're mushed up, there's a few there that aren't too mushed, so you get that
Oh,
actual pea texture too, not just mashed
I'm
up.
gonna have a feed on batter.
Why not?
I like the batter. It's not the peas.
So what about chips?
Chips are good, on point.
I'm not going to cut this guy, but I am gonna have a bite of it.
That's huge.
I'll bite the end off it.
The batter looks good. Don't like what's inside it. But the batter looks good. Any good?
So in case I didn't say it, and you people from England would know, it's a pork sausage, wasn't it? Pork
Yeah.
sausage, yeah. Pork banger.
Pork banger. A pea fritter. And a pickled egg and a pickled Wallie.
And on second bite, pickled Wallie.
I think
Don't
I'm the
make it
pickled Wally for ordering those
I
disgusting
knew you weren't going to
fritters.
like them.
I don't know what I was thinking.
You said you'd been there once before and didn't like that stuff. So.
Well, yeah, you know what? I thought it was going to be like a solid kind of like patty, like a veggie patty, not something mushy.
Anywho,
Doesn't matter.
on first bite with the old banger, don't you love a nice banger in your gob, especially a fat one like that?
Ugh.
Pork banger, it tastes pretty decent, but it's very greasy. It's a very thick batter. I can feel the grease all over my lips. It's like I got lipstick on, but it does taste alright.
That's good.
Now,
Should have gone with the scallops.
yeah, I did mention that.
Who
Could have
did?
got scallops.
4 for $3. No, 3 for $4. Now, we're going to talk about the price.
No, I'm too busy eating. I love this. I should have been a pommy. So that's a bit of chips, gravy, and the green stuff, mashy peas. Yeah, I love to eat it. And then what you do next, you eat a bit of this.
You haven't even tried Wallie.
Wait for it. If you're impatient, my love, then you try a bit of this. And you probably don't do it again.
Was it awful?
Nah, it's alright. I actually don't mind pickles, but personally I wouldn't eat them like this.
Yeah.
And like I did say, I actually thought it was going to be battered. I thought it would be a bit of a gimmick, but
Yeah, I did too. They've got a battered martha.
they might have got it wrong. It could be right. Like I said, let us know in the comments if you know, guys. The struggle will be real to finish a lot of this off, but I will do it. Everything tastes reasonable. Some of it tastes pretty good to me. I'm quite loving it. But with all that being said, tell them the price, love. You know the prices.
Yep. $2.50.
I'll just pig out.
$2.50 for the pickled egg, $2.50 for the pickled Wallie, $10 for my fritter pack, which had the 2p fritters and a serving of chips and gravy. That was $10. $10. It's 2 hands. And $10 for your pack, which has got the battered pork, sausage. What was it? Chips?
Chips with gravy.
Chips with gravy and what else?
The mushy peas.
And the mushy peas.
Yeah.
And the Portino, women's Portino, $4.50. So $29.50 all up for everything. What do you reckon?
I reckon it's pretty decent. $10
think
each for
so.
these 2 packs. Minus, I think these 2 were a bit ridiculous. The egg and the pickle or gherkin. The pickled, it is a pickled egg, so that's
yeah.
the attraction. What was it? $2.50.
$2.50.
$2.50 each. They're just pickled. I mean, you can buy a jar of these for probably $2.50. You can probably buy a jar of these
Not
for
that we will be.
$2.50. But the packs, $10 each. I reckon they're a pretty decent price.
Yeah,
And
me too.
I'm loving them. So they're pretty lit. It ain't bad. I'm going to give it, even though you're going to give yours 0 probably.
0.
Well, the chips must have been
0.
alright. What the chips alright?
Chips are really good.
Yeah, well, chips are good. So
Drinks really
you've
good.
got to take it all into consideration. You've got to give it some reasonable score for that, even if you don't like those patties. But I like the patties. I'm going to give it.
Well, I ate the batter. Off one.
Did you like the batter?
Yep, I did like the batter.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give it for taste. I'm going to give it, believe it or not, 4.25 stars out of 5 because it's got lots of flavour. There's lots of things going on in the batter. Chips are on point. Pretty decent. And for price, all up, let's give it about a 3.5 stars out of 5.
Well, I didn't like the mushy pea situation at all.
Really?
No, even though I like peas, they're a nice vegetable. Just that ain't my style at all.
It's not your jam?
No, chips, really good.
You don't discriminate against peas?
No, I don't, but I don't like them mushy.
No.
And I'm not British. I've got no British heritage at all.
I've got sort of Irish, so you know that's next door. So I'm not. That's why I like me potatoes. The struggle really is real to get your laughing gear around that one.
Nothing against the British either. That's great, British friends. Been to England, love it, but yeah, can't do the peas. I remember them when I was over there and I didn't try them, or maybe I did and I didn't like it, and that was years ago.
So shall we wrap it up, my dear?
We better get in dark.
I'll let you do the outro. I'm too busy. I can't get enough of this.
Hope you like the video, guys. And the scenery and the lapping of the waves in the background. try and do a few more scenic ones throughout the week. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and remember, you can never be too Aussie. Stay fresh.
Hooroo.
Hooroo.
That's my deal.
Okay. Stay fresh.
I don't think I'll bother with this pickle. But all the rest was okay. The eggs done and dusted, so that's alright.
You're a pickled Wally.
Yeah, I am a pickled Wally. You don't
I
pickle me
was.
grandmother this one.
I was the biggest Wally.
You're right.